accepting emotions without judgment. Dear friend, you may be feeling overwhelmed right now. Too many thoughts swirling in your mind, too many unnamed emotions stirring in your heart. Perhaps you're exhausted, not understanding why you feel sad, or because you're always trying to be okay, even when all you want is to cry. I understand. I truly understand. And I want to tell you right now, you are not wrong for feeling this way. You are not weak for having emotions. You are simply human, a beautiful soul learning how to truly live. Take a deep breath, my dear, and as you exhale, let your shoulders relax, even just a little. Let your heart for just a moment rest. Not chasing after, I must be happy. Not running from the quiet sadness knocking at your door. Just being present and breathing with whatever is here. You don't need to name your emotions. You don't need to explain or justify them. Just be present and allow yourself to feel. Dear friend, healing doesn't begin by fixing your emotions. It begins when you stop arguing with your own heart. Imagine your emotions as a child standing at your door. They don't need to be analyzed. They just need the door to be opened and to be held. I invite you, right now, to whisper to yourself, I'm tired, and that's okay. I feel so much, and I am still worthy of love. I acknowledge my emotions. I don't need to understand everything to be loved. I allow my heart to breathe. Dear friend, now, as your heart takes a gentle breath, as your shoulders soften just a bit, I invite you to gently step inward, not to fix, not to change, but simply to look directly at the emotions living within you right now. It might be sadness, it might be anger, it might be anxiety, or perhaps a vague, nameless haze like a gray cloud drifting across your chest. Whatever it is, I want to tell you that emotion is not wrong. It doesn't make you ugly, weak, or out of control. It's simply asking to be seen. You can try this. Picture a mirror in front of you, a clear, gentle, non-judgmental mirror. You look into it, and you see all the emotions flowing through you. No need to avoid them. No need to run. Just look and breathe. Dear friend, perhaps you're used to pushing your emotions down. You've been taught to be strong, positive. Don't be weak. But today, let me remind you, true strength isn't in hiding your emotions. It's in daring to face them with a heart no longer afraid. Breathe in and breathe out. With each breath, invite those emotions a little closer. Don't push them away. Don't cling to them. Just allow them to be, like inviting an old friend into your home. You can say, I see you. I don't fully understand you, but I'm not afraid of you anymore. I won't abandon you like I used to. And that alone is the beginning of a miracle. I look at my emotions with compassion. I no longer need to run from myself. Every emotion deserves to be heard. Dear friend, in the next part, we'll go further not just seeing your emotions, but embracing them as a sacred part of you. Dear friend, after you've bravely looked at your emotions, now is the time to open your arms, not to control, not to push away, but to embrace. Imagine each emotion in you, whether sadness, anger, or anxiety, is a small child standing outside the door of your heart. That child doesn't need your lectures, doesn't need you to analyze right or wrong. They only want one thing to be held. Dear friend, I invite you to place your hand on your heart right now, slowly, gently, and whisper, my love, I'm here now. It could be trembling sadness, unspoken anger, loneliness you thought was asleep. Let them all come back and rest in your embrace. You don't need to fully understand an emotion to hold it. Just as you don't need to know why a child is crying to open your arms and hold them. All it takes is a gentle trust that everything you feel is a living part of you, and nothing needs to be left behind. Dear friend, I've held my anger like that before. I've trembled while letting my sadness speak. But I've never regretted doing so, because from that moment, I stopped fighting myself. You don't need to be positive to be loved. You don't need to wait until you're stable to be embraced. You are worthy of love right in this moment, even when you're chaotic, silently hurting, or wanting to scream. You are the safe home where all your emotions can return. You are the embrace you've been waiting for all along. Let today be the day you stop rejecting yourself and start embracing every part of you like a sacred mother. I embrace all my emotions like a mother holds her child. I am a safe space for myself. No emotion is wrong, only emotions yet to be held. Dear friend, once you've learned to embrace your emotions, you'll be ready to move to the next part, where you gently release the judgments that have silently bound you. Dear friend, now that you've opened your arms, now that you've embraced your emotions like children needing love, I invite you to step through a deeper door, the door of liberation. Liberation from what? From the judgments you've unconsciously cast upon yourself. I'm too sensitive. I'm always so negative. Why am I so weak? Those words are not the truth. They are wounds disguised as words. They don't come from your heart. They come from things others have said and you mistakenly believed. Today, you can stop believing them. Stop believing you need to be different, to be loved. Stop believing your emotions are a problem to be solved. Stop being the judge of every vibration in your heart. Dear friend, when a child cries, do you scold them? Do you tell them you're being a nuisance? I believe you don't. You bend down. You whisper, I hear you. You let them cry until the wave calms in your arms. So why not do that for yourself? Imagine a cool, gentle stream flowing through your chest. It washes away every old judgment. It wipes clean every I'm not enough etched in your mind. And as the stream passes, it leaves behind a spacious, fresh, soothing calm. You don't need to be different to be loved. You only need to stop fighting yourself. And if you do just one thing today, do this. Whisper to your heart, like a new declaration, I no longer judge my emotions. I choose to be their friend. No one can force you to be okay when you're not ready. No one has the right to tell you feel this. Not that. You are the only one living inside your heart. And now, you choose to live there as a kind friend. I release all judgment of my emotions. I don't need to be perfect to be loved. I am a gentle companion to myself. Dear friend, when the judgments fall away, a new space opens a space of love, forgiveness, and light waiting to shine within you. Dear friend, now that you've stopped being the judge, as the judgments begin to dissolve like morning dew, you'll notice something miraculous. Your emotions are no longer troublemakers. They become your friends. They are the parts of you that have waited to be loved, not because they're right, but because they're a sacred part of your human experience. Dear friend, when you're sad, you're not wrong. You're living. When you're angry, you're not less loving. You're naming what needs to be heard. When you're anxious, you're not lacking faith. You just need a safe embrace to remind you you're not alone. Emotions are not system errors. They are signals, messages, fragments of light in the shape of tears, of heaviness in your chest, of fragility, and of things never spoken. Today, you can look at your emotions like flowers. Each emotion is a flower with its own color. Perhaps the deep red of anger, the soft blue of anxiety, the pale pink of longing, the bright yellow of hope. All are beautiful. All deserve a place on the altar of your heart. Place your hand on your chest and say thank you. Thank sadness for teaching you to listen. Thank anger for protecting you from what's not right. Thank anxiety for making you slow down. Thank the parts of you that you once wanted to reject, because now you're ready to love them. Dear friend, loving your emotions doesn't make you too sensitive. It makes you fertile ground, where every part of you is allowed to live, breathe, and bloom. I love all my emotions, as I love this heart of mine. Every emotion is a sacred part living within me. I am the safe soil where I can bloom. Dear friend, when you've learned to love your emotions, you don't just heal, you become a sanctuary, a warm home, where you can return every day, every hour, every moment. Dear friend, now, as you've breathed with your emotions, as you've looked at them, embraced them, released judgment, and begun to love every note within you, something sacred is blossoming inside you. No more struggling, no more wrestling between I should be this or I can't be that. No more I need to be good enough. Just gentle presence and quiet light. You are becoming a home, not a shelter to hide in, but a place to return, to truly return to yourself. Dear friend, perhaps you've sought safety in others, a shoulder to lean on, a voice to tell you you're okay, someone to say, I love you even when you're not okay. But today, let me tell you something simple yet powerful. You can be the one to say that to yourself. You can be that voice. You can be that embrace. You can be the safest place your heart has ever known. Imagine, inside your chest is a small house. That house has a glowing candle, a soft blanket, a window looking out to a garden of flowers. And inside that house, whenever you feel overwhelmed, you can return. No need to knock, no need for permission, because that house is you, and you always welcome yourself. Whether you're joyful or sad, whether you're shattered or radiant, whether you're trusting or doubting, you still deserve to be there in the warm peace that only you can create for yourself. You don't need anyone's permission to feel. You don't need anyone to give you value. You don't need to be okay to be loved. Because you have loved, you are loving, you will keep loving yourself from this moment and forever onward. I am the safe sanctuary for my own heart. Every time I feel I return to myself, I am safe in my own gentle presence. Dear friend, thank you for walking this journey with me. A journey not to change you, but to remind you you never needed to change, to to be worthy of love. That love, it's always been within you. It takes the shape of a breath, a light, a gentle whisper. Welcome home.